So guys, welcome back to a new episode of the Southampton career mode. This season is almost over, but we have the Champions League left and we have the BPL, a few games left. Then it's over. So we have, I think we have, how many matches do we have left in the BPL? We have 3 there, 4, 5, 6, we have 7 games left. So the title we can't really do anything about. It's 21 points to play at. We need pretty much every single point, and Arsenal need to drop a lot of points. But we still have the Champions League, which is gonna go into the quarterfinal this episode. Actually, we're gonna play the first leg against Wolfsburg in the Champions League. But first off, we have a game against Swansea City away from home. So let's jump into this one and hopefully get a win against Swansea City. I'm actually gonna let who should I have on the pitch? Actually, I'm gonna bring in this one, this youngster here, John Lewis. That's all I know about him. His name is John Lewis. Nothing else, I guess. He will come in, I think. Maybe. He's 49 rated. I don't know what he's gonna do, though. He's 3-star weak with 3-star skill moves. And he has no good stats at all right now. He has 77 acceleration. And 73 agility, 75 sprint speed, and the rest is just crap. So let's jump into this game, hopefully get a win against Swansea City with Dangu and Slimani up top. Oh, and Ramsey. Slimani is on the right side, he scores! And the same celebration as always. Islam Slimani scores his 3rd goal for us in the BPL, I think. He bangs that, hits the post, and he goes in. Is it his 3rd goal? Yeah, it's his 3rd goal in the BPL. Islam Slimani sends this sign. That's pretty good. He scored 2 in the BPL or in the Champions League as well. See, he has scored a few goals for us. Dangu, Ramsey, Jay Rodriguez. Still Rodriguez. Goal! Yes, it is a goal. Junami with a goal. I said goal before he even took the shot off there, because I was so sure that it was going to go in. Rodriguez steps through everyone, passed it to Junami, who bangs it in the back of the corner. Is it Junami? I think it is Junami. Was it Junami? Yeah, it was. I think that's his 3rd or 4th goal in the BPL this season. No, I couldn't get a shot off with John Lewis. Ah, so sad. John Lewis had 2 major chances of scoring a goal there, but he didn't. But there goes the final whistle. It's a 2-0 win. No, it isn't a win. What? I thought it was going to be the final whistle. What? Now it's the final whistle. John Lewis had 2 great chances of scoring a goal. I have no idea if he's going to be good or something in the last of these games, but he had 2 great chances of scoring a goal. Goals for Junami, I think he got an assist as well, and a goal for Slimani, a 5.9 on John Lewis. So let's see, goal Junami, goal Slimani, and no, assist for Rodriguez and Ramsey actually, and a 7.5 on Butland. That's pretty good. 5 shots, 3 on target, 50-50 possession, 2 shots, 1 on target by Swansea. That's pretty decent actually. So guys, we are gonna jump into the quarterfinal, the first leg. We are at home against Wolfsburg. This is the team I'm gonna use. Muriel, Dembele, Götze Cam, Gabbiadini, Davies, Schneiderlin, Wendell, Zapata, Browning, Aina making the defense there, and Butland in goal. I have some bad news as well. This is not going to be a 5th season, but this guy here, Jairo Ridderwald, he wants to play this game. I can't really get him to play this game. He also wanted a new contract, which I offered. He wanted 80,000 instead for 50,000 for 2 years. So I offered him that. He came back with the answer that he doesn't want to sign, and it isn't because of money. He wants a new challenge. He wants to leave the club when his contract expires. So we will have him for the rest of this season. But if we would go on and make a 6th or a 5th season before FIFA 17 is released, we will not have Jairo Ridderwald in the team. But with that said, let's jump into this game against Wolfsburg. Hopefully get a win and a good result that we can take with us to Germany for the away game. Pass it to Schneiderlin. Still Schneiderlin. Goal! Morgan Schneiderlin makes us go 1-0 at home here. What a pass by Muriel, and look at this. Look at the strength Schneiderlin has there. He presses the defender out of his way before he tucks that in the back of the net. 1-0 Southampton. Good job, Schneiderlin. Dembele gets his side. Dembele gets a penalty. That's a penalty. Good job, Dembele. He wins us a penalty. Oh, that's great for us. I'm gonna give it to... I don't know who I should give it to. Dembele won it, but our first penalty taker is Luis Muriel, but he hasn't been that good when it comes to penalties recently. I'm gonna give it to someone else. Who is my best penalty taker? No one is good except Gabbiadini, maybe. Let's give it to Gabbiadini. On the green. Come on now. Gabbiadini makes it 2-0 on a penalty. Wow. 2-0 in the first game at home here. That's pretty decent. Gabbiadini with a beautiful penalty. Bengalio goes the right way, but he goes too low actually. And we go 2-0 up. Come on now. One more goal and we are pretty much set to go through. Olaina, come on. Make it 3 here. Make it 3. Good save. Rebound, Muriel. Goal on a volley shot. Muriel makes it 3-0 on the rebound there. Now we are guaranteed to go through, I think. We can't drop this at home. Or at Wolfsburg in Germany. We can't drop this. A 3-0 gap for Wolfsburg to come back from. I don't see them coming back from this. And it's in the 82nd minute. We have still time to score another one. Luis Muriel with another chance of scoring 4-0 here. Come on. Muriel. Over to the other side. That's a goal. That's 4-0. And it's Steven Davis. This is guaranteed over. This means that Wolfsburg need to win by 5-0 to get through. This can't happen. We are through in the Champions League to the semi-finals by destroying Wolfsburg here. 4-0 at home, which means Wolfsburg need to win by 5 goals. Good job, Götze. Still Götze. Still Götze. Another corner. Come on. Great run by Götze there. Come on. Head this in. No, Gabbiadini. Oh, Gabbiadini gets a volley shot off. And there goes the final whistle. It's a comfortable 4-0 win. We are through to the semi-final. It's just the first leg, but we are at home, so this doesn't really matter. We are gonna go through. Muriel gets the man of the match. Look at the stats. This is why I didn't want Wolfsburg in the quarterfinals, because they have nothing to come up against. This is like training for me. They can't do anything. 16 shots, 4 on target. We destroyed Wolfsburg. Luis Muriel with the man of the match on an 8.9. Gabbiadini with an 8. Schneiderlin on an 8.5. And Jack Butlin on an 8.3. Goals for Muriel, Gabbiadini, Schneiderlin and Davies. Assists 2 for Muriel, and no one else gets an assist. Holy shit, like even Davies scored against them. So guys, if you take a look at the table here before we jump into the last game against Liverpool, we took in some points on Arsenal actually. We are now on 58 points, they are on 68, or 67. We are 9 points behind them now. So if they drop points here as well, we will take some point. If we take 3 points against Liverpool, we are down to 6 points away from them. So this is still doable. We can still make it past Arsenal, but it's gonna be tough, considering we have almost the same draws as we have wins, which is pretty bad. But we can beat them here. We can get past Arsenal. So let's get a win here with this team. Dongu, Slimani, Junami, Rodriguez, Ramsey, Reed. And then target Zapata, Riedewald, Tete making the defense with Butland in goal. No, actually, I'm not going to have Butland in goal. He's been playing like a beast. But I want to have Martial this time. Martial is coming in. So this is the team. Let's jump into this last game against Liverpool. Hopefully we get a win. J. Rodriguez. Oh, Dongu. Goal! Jean-Marie Dongu. What a goal. He makes us go 1-0 up against Liverpool. What a beauty. Look at this. He lays it to J. Rodriguez, who lays it back to Dongu. And Dongu finessed it right as he got the ball. Farman has no time to react on that. What a goal. Dongu makes it 1-0 after 64 minutes. Yeah, Sturridge is coming off now, and Benteke is coming on. So I think they will... Yeah, that goes in, of course. Benteke has been on the pitch for like 3 minutes. I was just gonna say that now they are gonna start crossing the ball in, and they do. I have no idea how Martial didn't save that. That was such a poor header. Or it wasn't a poor header, it just went in a bow over Martial there. He didn't really do anything about it. He had time to do something about it, but he didn't. Now we need to score a goal here. If Arsenal drop points here, we will just be 6 points behind them. But if they win their game, that's not good for us. 90th minute. Yeah. What? That was not 2 minutes extra time, really? There goes the final whistle. It's a poor 1-1 draw there. Martial should have saved that last shot. He should have saved that last shot. I'm so sure about that Butland would have saved that, but Martial has some problems. Let's see, and Arsenal drop points. But at least we bring in 1 more point at Arsenal. We are now 8 points behind them. But if we would have won that game... so frustrating. So guys, we actually have some good news after all. We have a player returning from injury. And who is it if it isn't Pablo Osvaldo? Pablo Daniel Osvaldo returns from his 3rd injury. He's coming back soon, so he might be able to play in the final of the Champions League if we made it to the final. We have an away game now against Wolfsburg. I'm actually gonna simulate this one. We have a 4-0 lead. I don't see Wolfsburg coming back from this. But I am gonna change up the team first. I am actually gonna simulate this game. That's pretty crazy, because I never ever simulate games like this. But we have a 4-0 lead. We might just have the fun of it. Why not? Gabbiadini is coming on. Schneiderlin is coming in. Zapata is coming off for Papadopoulos. Browning is gonna play. Martial is coming off. Butland is coming in, and let's have Derm instead for Target, and Aina instead for Tete. That's the team. Hopefully we can get a win here. I don't see us losing by 5 goals though. I don't see that going up. If we score 1 away goal, that's pretty much gonna make us go through. So let's simulate this game against Wolfsburg here. Let's see. Come on. Doesn't look like anything good right now. If we keep a 0-0, that's pretty decent. Still 0-0. 1-0 Gabbiadini for Southampton. Now we are definitely going through. Are we gonna get another goal though? Are we gonna destroy them at home as well? Dongu makes it 2-0, of course. Is there gonna be anything else? No. 2-0 against Wolfsburg at home there for, or away from home for us, at home for Wolfsburg. We go through by 6-0 against Wolfsburg, and that's pretty decent actually. I didn't see us going through that long though. That easy actually. We shouldn't have gone through that easy, but we did, and that's pretty decent for us. And now we have this guy here, Jair Riedewald. Of course, now he's starting to have some doubts about leaving the club. He might be able to stay, but I have no idea. He maybe wants to stay, he maybe wants to leave. He isn't really sure about leaving anymore. Champions Cup, Polish ship, we got 6 million for going through to the semi-final. That's pretty decent actually. But I don't know, do I really want to have him anymore? So guys, this is how the table looks like after 33 games played. We are 8 points behind Arsenal. We are gonna play Manchester City in the next game, so if we beat Manchester City, or we're gonna play Manchester City in the next episode, so if we beat Manchester City by the next episode, we will go past them and go up to 62 points, which currently are Manchester United on second place with 62 points. So it's still a small chance that we can go through, that we can take the first spot from Arsenal, but it's a really small chance. So guys, these are the teams left in the Champions League, and we are actually gonna go up against Arsenal. Holy shit, we're gonna go up against Arsenal, both... Wait a minute, where are... What? Really? Well, that's weird. If you take a look at the round of 16, Wolfsburg beat out Real Madrid by 3-2. We beat out Barcelona by 2-1. Juventus beat out, is that Lille? I think. I don't remember that badge. But Juventus made it through by 4-3. Arsenal beat Porto by 5-3. Then on the other side, we have... It ended 2-2 against Manchester City, and is that Villarreal or Sevilla? I think that's Sevilla, right? No, that's even Valencia actually, I think. They made it go past, City made it go past, then they drew against Bayern, they made it go past there as well. Benfica actually made it to the quarterfinals, that's pretty decent. But we are gonna play against Arsenal, and Manchester City is gonna play against PSG. So it might be an all-English final yet again. In the last episode, in the last season, we were in the Champions League final, but we lost to Chelsea. So that was an all-English final as well. Maybe English football has come back from a pretty bad years in Champions League football, but now we have 3 teams that can come into the final here. It's either us at Southampton or Arsenal and Manchester City. So I think actually that we are gonna beat Arsenal and City's gonna beat PSG. I'm pretty sure about that. So it's gonna be, if we make it to the final, I really want to play against PSG instead of Manchester City actually. But with that said, this is going to be the end of this episode. If you have enjoyed it, remember to leave a like. We made us go through to the semi-final in the Champions League by beating out Wolfsburg with 6-0 in 2 games. So if you have any suggestions, which is the team you want me to play in the Champions League final? Do you prefer PSG or do you prefer Manchester City. And do you think I have a chance to beat Arsenal to make it through the final? That's the question for this video. Leave or comment down your answers, or comment your answers down below. Leave a like if you have enjoyed the video, and if you're new, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with my other videos as well. I'm gonna end the episode here, so bye.